What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Trick 10s. Today we are going to be looking at something really cool. It's not every day we get to see stuff like this on the channel. This is a 2023 ZXR20 Skeeter bass boat. This thing's got a 250 Yamaha show outboard on it. It's a really sick motor. It's a very, very beautiful boat. It's basically brand new. Now, long story short, this guy got this boat because of a death in the family. It's only been used a handful of times. I wanted to run through this thing just to show you guys what it looks like and what you can get if you're interested in one of these Skeeters. This thing does come with a hefty price tag. I'm gonna turn this camera around. Let's get right into it. All right, guys, so we're gonna start back here on the back. This motor is gigantic, man. I mean, I'm 6'6". It's about 3 inches taller than me right now on the boat. The VMAX show is probably one of the best motors that you can get. I mean, this thing is sick. 250. I mean, it's gigantic, guys. First time I've actually seen one in person, but man, such a pretty motor. He does have the dual power poles on here. This hull shape is really sick, and the color of it is so pretty, man. Sparkly blue, like silver. I really like this hull shape. Really nice, man. Super nice. It's got a big back deck area. These seats in here are sick too. Look at these things. Beautiful. I just can't get over that sparkle in that blue, man. It's got some area down here on the side with all his switch panels and his ignition. Down here he's got controls for the live well and the drain plug, and he's got a cup holder, and then he's got some other switches back here for dry dock and oxygen max. I'm not sure what these do. I know one of these is actually for fans. It has fans inside of the compartments to dry them out. That might be the dry dock one, but man, this console is sick. He does have two 12-inch Humminbird graphs. He's got one on the console and one up front. Humongous front deck inside of this thing, man. Gigantic. We'll hop up in here in a second, but he's got a Garmin 126 here. He actually took that one with him, and then he's got another 12-inch graph up here. These are for the power poles. He's got buttons for these up and down, and he's got a Minn Kota Ultrex on here. And well, this is the reason that I have this boat, because this thing isn't working. I think it's a battery related issue, so I'm going to be working on that for him. But man, really cool boat. I just wanted to show it to you guys while it was here. It's got a crazy cool hull on it, man. I would have to assume that this boat with that 250 show on it, it is a 20-foot boat, but I would think it probably runs mid 80s. Something like that. If you guys know, leave a comment and let me know how fast this thing is. I'm interested, and the guy that's got it's never opened it up to see how fast it goes. He's a little bit older, and I don't know if he ever will, to be honest with you, but these seats are really cool, man. Really like these seats a lot. Super nice, comfortable. Little pocket on the side for your cell phone. I like these handles on here. This could definitely come in handy. Big console. Lots of room inside of here. Let's hop up in here and check this thing out. All right, so we're up on the back now. Look, you can see how big this freaking motor is. I got gigantic hands, and that's a monstrous motor, man. The color on it is really sick too. The top looks like it's black, but it actually has some blue flakes, like sparkle into it. Really cool. So this back compartments now, he's got two compartments here. These are really neat. They're gigantic compartments. And inside of here, he's got two Ionic batteries and an Ionic battery tender. And he's got some pumps over here. Those are for the power poles on either side. Just bilge pump and stuff down in there. Live well, flow right, everything in here. This is a 36 volt, and that one is a 12 volt. And I didn't even know that Ionic made this charger, but they do. It's a 12 volt bank 1. Bank 2 is 36 volt. So they do make a charger that's a dual charger to charge different voltages, which is pretty neat. Didn't know they had that. But behind that, you've got 4 more compartments. This one over here is a big storage area. Pretty sure this one over here is the same type of deal. Yep. It's big storage compartments, and then this is a live well right here in the center. Nice big live well. Big divider in there. It smells fishy. Must have been using this thing. An oxygenator in there. This is really cool, man. Nice small holes in here so your fish can't hop out on you. Really neat. Then right behind that, you're up in the cockpit. This thing is cool, man. Really sleek looking cockpit over here. Controls and stuff, man. That is a crazy cool helm. It's got a storage compartment here, like a cooler type deal. It's got a drain in the bottom of it. Got your dual cup holders in here, and you know, a little step you can get up onto the back deck area. But man, this thing is so comfortable. I've never sat in a chair this comfortable in a boat ever. But as a passenger, you do have a spot on the side over here. I'm not 100% sure what this is for, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm sure somebody does. Maybe it's for lures or something. There's your little footrest up here. It's super clean, man. Super nice. Cup holder down here. God, this thing is cool. And then up here, you got like a little glove box area, which definitely can come in handy. Some quick storage right there you can get to. It's got a little step up here and another step to get up into this front deck. And this big front deck, I mean, gosh, this thing is humongous. Super aggressive looking with this cutout like this. I like that a lot. Not a huge fan of the carpet. I mean, the carpet looks really good because it's fresh and new, but you know how carpet goes. Big rod locker, gigantic. You can fit tons of rods in here. As you can see, he's probably got at least a dozen, maybe 15 or more in there. Then over here, got another little compartment. It's basically a little tackle storage or whatever. Kind of like the one on the other side. We got another compartment over here. Could also be used as a rod locker. Just using this one for storage. Lots of tackle and stuff inside of here. And then this one in the middle is gigantic. This thing is huge. It's got a string stuck on this thing or something. Wow. I mean, this compartment is big enough that you could get in here and hide if you had to. Gigantic hatch. Really cool, man. Super nice boat. They are expensive. I think this thing retails just over $80,000. And with the electronics package that he's got in here, well, you can go ahead and add another 20K to that. Really cool boat though, man. I want to drive this thing. I might have to take him up. He said he would take me out, so might see that on the channel. He's got a hot foot down here, and he does have all his fuses down here for everything. They're all like push button fuses, which is really nice. Super aggressive console, dude. This thing looks like it'll be a whole lot of fun to drive. Definitely got to wear your kill switch when you're running something like this. Whew. Definitely a fancy boat, guys. I like it. I don't know if I could spend the money on something like this unless I was extremely rich, but it is cool to see them come through and get to do some work on them from time to time. I really like the color of this one a lot though. Front deck area, man. Lots of room up here. Really comfortable actually with this chair. I don't know. I'd kind of would like those up a little bit higher. I think it'd be easier to see. Maybe even flip-flopping them, because he runs the live scope on the Garmin and that one's on the bottom right now. I think I'd rather have that up top. And to be honest with you, I feel like this graph could come up a little bit more. And I understand, you know, they don't want it to be too tall, but the console sticks up at least a foot above this, so it could easily come up. Put a different style dual graph bridge on there. I think it would be a lot easier to see it, because it is, it's a long ways away, man. I could definitely see myself catching some fish on this thing though. Now the reason that I had this boat the first time that I met this customer was for this right here. He has these steps on the side and they didn't have a handle on them, so I added this handle on here for him. And well, as you can see, this allows you to get in and out of the boat without a bunch of problems. And like I said, he is an older gentleman, so what we did was I took this piece of pipe and I rolled it for him, then I flattened it a little bit so I could weld it on here, and I painted it. And when I put that on there, I told him I had some of these pieces of turf left over. I went ahead and threw this turf on here. I mean, it makes it really easy to get in and out of this boat, especially for someone that's being a little bit older. I mean, this is a pretty good sized boat. Hopping in and out the side of it is not going to be ideal. And I hate the way that, you know, you always got issues with these being so tight up in the side. When you step there, it's really hard to get up into the boat. So having the steps on a boat, especially for older gentlemen, is definitely something that I think is a necessity. I'm getting there, guys. I'll be having steps on my boat before you know it. All in all, the really cool rig, man. I'm gonna do a little bit of electrical on here for him. Hopefully we get this thing fixed up. Really pretty boat though, guys. Really, really pretty. It's almost too pretty to fish out of. All right, guys, 2023 Skeeter ZXR20. This thing is really nice. If you guys have one of these, leave a comment down below. I would like to know how fast this thing goes, what y'all think about it, how it handles, all that type of stuff, man. Is it a wet ride? Is it a dry ride? What's your, cruising speed normally? And obviously I want to know what the thing can do top end, because it's got a huge motor on it. I'm going to pull this thing up in the garage. I'm going to go ahead and try to fix the issues we got going on with his electrical stuff. But I just wanted to show you guys this rig because I thought it was super cool. I appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like, subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get back to work.